Alright, let's see what I can do in 29 minutes.
Right.
Five. Alright. We are back. Still in the basement, still in the quarantine. I'm not sure what phase we're in. I think we're in like 2.5 or 5.10 or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I had to put that one in to make sure how my line is stocked today.
I'm sitting here watching this shit too. Just like,
Yeah, it's green on the wire. See, this is easier to fix than the fucking video. That's why I try not to fuck that up. Anyways, welcome to another episode of Bud Braid. It's Juneteenth, born in July, and we're calling it Fireworks, Firearms.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
And you know how we do.
We don't know whether or not the folks outside had stopped busting their fireworks or kind of.
You gotta stop by that bitch.
Did you hear the just grab.
Smoking that devil's lettuce.
Right.
Always jazz cabbage.
With America's favorite salad, exactly.
This country was founded on that and fucking slaves.
Speaking of firearms and tobacco and I guess the ATF.
Yeah.
We're
Defund the DA, defund the ATF. Y'all leave the police alone.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say y'all leave Detroit police alone.
Yeah,
Okay,
we don't know
I
about,
can't.
you know,
The LAPD motherfuckers, y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all been fucking niggas up since y'all origin. So
ain't it what is it? Some type of 21 million?
yeah,
Something like that.
22.
22. I was being nice.
22 mil.
I was just saying they might have gave her 1 million.
22 mil.
You know what I'm saying?
I said 22 mil.
22. I was just saying they might have. I was being nice and said 21 because I figured they might have just took the 1 million to some superstar church for
millions.
22 to the police department.
Ooh, child. What are y'all doing with $22 million? That's 3 middle schools.
You know?
The nigga said in fucking Space Force, he was like, we just blew up 46 middle schools.
God damn.
Yeah, so this article we stumbled across because we just stumbled across. Ain't shit else to do.
Across.
What? There's literally nothing else to do. They pay niggas to sit on their ass. Anywho, we stumbled across this because our buddy over here, Yogo, has recently become a firearm owner.
Absolutely.
He is executing his Second Amendment rights in the United States of America,
Pew pew.
in the state of Michigan,
Pew pew.
legally.
Pew pew. You feel me?
However,
You did.
the fired one cannot own a gun
Right.
because I have a medical condition
Absolutely.
that requires me to have a medical marijuana card. Somebody tell me again.
Oh man.
Hold on, let me tell you, touch. Hold on now. Wait a minute. I gotta hold on. Let me tell you again.
Wow.
I said, brother Yogo,
Uh-huh.
he can get a firearm
Uh-huh.
because he's of age, because
Uh-huh.
he's an American.
Uh-huh.
But I said the fire one.
Uh-huh.
I said firebugg. Can't get a motherfucking firearm. Church. So you telling me I'm not a target when I leave the dispensary?
You know, yeah, and that's the one thing I would like to ask the ATF, the
Please.
American government in general. We're just getting.
We would love to have one of you guys on the show. I don't know. We would love somebody from the goddamn ATF, FBI, one of the 3-letter name
Because
agencies.
you gotta answer 2 questions for me.
Please.
Number fucking one.
Let's do it.
Number one.
Let's do it.
How have you, as a legislator or as an enforcer of legislation and laws on a federal level, how have you not wanted to say fuck it and smoke a joint one day? I mean,
Man.
your job is dick dastardly
Y'all
stressful.
deal with sicarios and shit. Y'all be seeing
Yeah,
people
you
fucking
got to
chocolate.
work out all the fucking time, and then it's like, or maybe you don't, and that's why your wife doesn't like you, or your husband. You're probably like, there's stick in the
Then you
mud.
gotta defend the fucking country as a bunch of assholes.
Yes.
You don't even fucking know them right.
You know, you don't know them, you don't like them. They've never been to any of your barbecues. None of them has ever bought you a fucking dish to your potluck. So it's like, why do I have to stress so much about protecting these people? You wouldn't give a fuck that much if you smoked the joint. However, ATF agent, once you smoke that motherfucker, you got to give up your guns and self-incriminate yourself for possession of marijuana or a firearm. And my second question is, will you all understand it? The new surge in marijuana agriculture. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and it has been. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. When people go to buy their medicinal products for either consumption or if they are growing, like the fiery one here, or if both. You know, weed is.
This pandemic, a lot of people out here just trying.
You know,
just fucking trying weed for the first time in their lives because they're like, yeah, I don't want to die, not smoking weed.
And with that being said, not only are the consumers small targets for assailants, but the vendors who are collecting all of these, because some of these bags, these folks walking out of here with it, about 150, 175, 200,
you walking out with that syrup, you walking out with them edibles,
yeah.
You walking out with a big ass bag.
Yeah, you know.
Use a detergent.
You know, so a couple of them bags be about $150, $200 at a time. So not only are these people who are spending their money targets, but the people collecting the money are targets too. They have to have a legal means of protecting themselves.
Fucking dispensary, like, and then they gotta fork out even more money to pay for security.
Absolutely.
Because you have to have some kind of security force dealing with marijuana or any kind of just.
Detroit one Coney Island got fucking security, and all they serving is fried mushrooms.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say in Detroit, but I know at least 98% of dispensaries, they have some kind of security. But again, like I said, once I go get my goodies and get my medicine, and the second that I leave that lot,
right,
they are no longer liable for what happens to me.
They're liable for what happens at the location. With that being said, the police forces of America do not fight crime. I know all those beautiful politically correct commercials say they do that shit. They fucking don't. They respond to what has already happened. And in that event, it's usually too late for any problem to be solved or avoided because it's already happened. However, if you're a firearm owner, like myself, and on it for the record, I do not have my firearm along with me here with the medical marijuana patient. However, in the event this medical marijuana patient could legally have a firearm and protect herself as a woman, as a black woman, as a woman with multiple businesses and LLCs, not to put too many numbers out there, but we make smart investments over here.
Yeah.
It's definitely one woman who part of the Smart Woman Committee, you know.
Try. It's not an idiot though, don't get it twisted.
You know, every now and again.
Don't
it just
you guys get it twisted.
It might take a few dabs, you know what I'm saying? She don't just wake up like that. But this woman is not legally allowed to protect herself.
Nope. There's icing on the cake to this firearm shit too.
You know?
So let's say you bought your firearm. Okay. So the whole medical marijuana scene kind of started in Michigan for the most part in 2000.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say Yogo over here bought his gun in 2006.
Mm-hmm.
Been firing it, didn't have it, whatever. And he wants to get his medical marijuana card. He can. However, you gotta surrender your firearms and they can possibly prosecute you right there on site. Ain't that a bitch?
Ain't that a bitch? Now here's the thing with that, and I know we mentioned it earlier, or last year rather, or it was either last year or earlier in this year. We mentioned going over lightly being federally certified industrial drugs. So here's the laissez-faire issue with the prior gun ownership, and then Michigan medical marijuana card, it is a Michigan card, so it's a state licensure, so it's a state legislative issue. With the guns, although the laws change subjectively within each state, firearms are still ultimately a federal matter. So if you've already had your gun and handled that federal matter, the feds are not then turning back around to delve in small state matters, unless they just randomly feel like busting down the dispensaries, which we've seen happen in the earlier years of development, like 2014. Yeah, 2015. When the laws were kind of like there was no limit on who could be arrested. Oh, that's good right there. I take it that's great. I take it that's great.
Oh, we're sorry. Their strand is up. Gorilla Glue number 4.
Alrighty, classics.
Yeah.
Classics. Alright, where were we? It's a laissez-faire issue still on if you've had a gun prior. However, if you go so far as in the smaller legislative jurisdiction, which is in the state, if you have the medical marijuana card first, like the fiery one here, and then you move on up to have your state matters observed by then the federal, you know what I'm saying, sector of government, then they're like, okay, we see you have a state issued medical marijuana card, and you know you can't have this gun, according to this old ass law from 1960
The goddamn Gun Act. They just loop ya and scope ya. It literally says if you possess cannabis, like the law is outdated. Government, I need the federal government to stop fucking off and actually do some shit. Like a lot of these laws, some of the Constitution fucking outdated. Goddamn it, like
that's a fact.
we fucking that shit was written when we didn't have power, when we didn't have fucking ink pens and computers and power and fire and shit.
Exactly.
Like nigga, fire was still a thing. That fucking long ago.
I want to read a little bit of this right quick. Just a couple of the sections. So why guns are all medical marijuana, medical cannabis patients. And this is according to popguy.com. And the article is why can't medical cannabis patients smoke guns. This is from Friday, January 17th, 2020. So why guns are off limits. The reason for MMJ patients who have followed their state's laws and legally obtaining a medical marijuana card to be grouped into the same firearm prohibited status as violent criminals and the mentally ill dates back to the Gun Control Act of
1968,
which prohibits anyone from possessing guns or ammunition if used or are addicted to cannabis or any other controlled substance.
I could be addicted to the pills that your doctor is prescribing me on the gun sale. I want people to really think about that.
Yeah.
And I'll be addicted to this little nice plant. I'm fine. Stop bullshit.
So, without a conviction, and it says recreational cannabis consumers can't own guns. Why not medical patients?
We'll have the links for all the articles down below
That is
on YouTube.
Important fact.
And our listeners will have that for you too.
My ass feel a little more covered. I'm definitely wrecking it over here. But without a conviction for any marijuana-related charges on your record, you can pretty easily smoke a joint in the morning and walk to a licensed gun shop and have to check no. Are you an unlawful user of or addicted to marijuana or any other depressant, stimulant, narcotic?
Oh shit.
And have your weapon in 5 days. Side note, ATF, I wish you fuckers would take a look at this. If you purchase your gun from an unlicensed firearms dealer at a gun show, as 22% of all firearm sales are conducted, you don't even need to have the background check from You all need to look off into that. You understand what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you,
is a very real thing.
Gibraltar is not it's not an urban city, you know. So it's not where you guys are looking and thinking. It ain't anywhere near the dispensaries. I can tell you that shit. So
oh fuck.
yeah, check into that.
All right, swinging right along, smoking right along. The other article.
Wow, I think we might need to
shit.
articles.
Right, articles. Trademark, bitch. You heard it first.
Is that gonna be like a vape pen segment where we go over some like for real steep shit? Like everybody put the pen out for this.
Hold on, this is gonna be deep, y'all. Everybody hit your pen. Hold on. Here we go. I got you think that shit is fucked up. I got one even more fucked up article. I believe I found it on Leafly. And it was talking about, you know how everybody been screaming defund the police? Well, the police in LA been double dipping, bitch, okay? Not only are they arrested and still taking niggas' money and weed, like on some, I don't even know how they still doing it at this point. It's so fucking
they take people's weed still in California.
If it ain't legit,
out of
if it's not legit, they'll come take your shit. But at the same time, like the recreational thing, that still is a gray area in itself. However, the police, you know how the police go get these mafiosos and they confiscate their planes and all that shit, same kind of shit. Then you, the fucking consumer, are paying taxes on this weed, right? Guess where some of them taxes is going? LAPD. It is in the article. I'm telling you, the link is in the description. They say it close to $22 million fucking dollars is allocated. That's just from cannabis. We ain't talking about the taxes y'all pay at your check. We talking about the weed.
Any of the new Detroit recruits tired of the city, tired of looking around the neighborhoods, young familiar with live lavish as an LAPD officer apparently. Y'all got about $22 million in a budget to work with.
So there's folks right now in California working hard to get that shit changed, but because COVID is surfing through this motherfucker and square dancing through Texas and fishing in Florida right now, ain't nobody really do shit. Niggas court cases been getting pushed back, all kinds of stuff. So that it truly sucks that we're still here. I don't really
part-time locked up now. They
yeah, like, you know, just I don't know. Anywho, we just trying to keep you guys motivated and keep your mind off other shit besides COVID. We know it's terrible, but
right.
Moving on. About to grow. Oh, I know you guys been following us on Instagram, but we're also on Twitter now. You can follow us at Blood Break Podcast Official. Drop those questions because I get a lot of questions in my DMs. Blood Break, we get a lot of questions in my DMs about stuff, and we would like the Twitter world to get active on there and get those answers. Like we had one question is what exactly is a hate? You know, we got questions like that. Again, we got a lot of people trying a lot of shit because they think like the shit is about to hit the fan if it hasn't already hit in your personal fucking life.
So I guess we can explain that. So hate is 3.5 grams of marijuana. The eighth portion is from the whole 28 grams. And the hood asks for, you ask for an ounce, it sounds fishy. So don't do that. Ask for
Especially in a dispo, like,
you know.
And it's called AFERS. You get that 3.5.
AFERS, APs, yeah, 3.5. You know, so 8 APs make up 1 ounce. And 2 APs, right, make up a quarter, which is 7 grams, right?
Right.
All right. So now
I remember when we paid a dime for a dime and it was crash. It was the best fucking crash ever. Anywho, we got the call machine going after like 3
absolutely
failed fucking attempts.
And we can't exactly call what it was. I would like to assume the first failed attempt was a lack of airflow. And then we took the pen all the way out, had another failed attempt, and on the third attempt we got some of the most beautiful ones. Now, here's what I'm confused with. I'm not sure if this was
Because we didn't label shit because you niggas.
Yeah. The plant that got like the most
they were yellow. So we're gonna hope and pray for that one, but we don't let it ride. Cause that's what we do on the show. We try shit. And then with clones and transplanting, you can't just stick them in fucking dirt and water. You gotta add a little bit of extra shit.
Beneficial bacteria.
Right. Bigfoot.
What were we using before?
We just use regular mycorrhiza.
Yeah.
Regular right.
Yeah, mycos.
Mycos.
We were using mycos before.
Good results. I have not had a complaint about mycos. Like, especially beginners, I would tell you use that. I think now we're using something a little bit more exotic.
We started using barefoot.
Yep.
A black powder. I've been helping out over here with the girl for some time now. So now Tish sends me to the store and actually takes naps.
Yeah.
So I decided to switch it up a bit. I grabbed some of the new mycorrhizae, which is the Bigfoot. I'm sorry, and as well I grabbed some liquid beneficial bacteria, which is this stuff called SLM, and I'm using that for my compost as well. I believe during the grow, they say it's great for flush plants and
Yeah, and I don't know if I particularly fucked up these other two plants, but the ones that we had burnt, they're going back in the flower. So it's like half of the fucking plant is like look brown and burnt, the other half look like it's flourishing. So it's doing some awkward ass shit, but we're experimenting. It's gonna be fun. Man, she needs spousal support.
Yeah, spousal support. But it grew 2 new live leaves after the newlyweds had died. So I guess we're here again.
But like I said, cake punch is going, really cookie share with other cookies. There's a lot of cookies going on this month. And then we're going outside. We got the smart pots. Them bitches actually work better than these plastic ones. I definitely would recommend motherfucker use a smart pot. I don't know if it's fabric, maybe the oxygen is getting in there better.
Crazy.
I don't particularly know what it is. I just know shit is flourishing in these motherfucking smart pots.
I mean, the plants outside are like air and the roots, water, and light density.
And then it hasn't been 1,000 degrees. The devil finally got his dick out the sky.
Yeah.
Fuck. It has just been
it's
like this
water the plants
every day. Like twice a day sometimes. I'm not gonna take all your time on this podcast. You got shit to do. No, you don't. You really don't have nothing to do. Let's sit here, listen to us. Watch us smoke a little dope.
That's it. That's all.
Anyway, don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms at the Bug Break Podcast Official. Damn, that really blew as fuck. I'm hot. That was some great shit. Cause normally, we done blew too by now. Yeah, I'm sitting pretty nice. Back is relaxed. All of that fun stuff. I stumbled across the edible recipe. We might be having an edible giveaway really fucking soon. Because I made a lot of cannabis butter, a lot of coconut. Shout out to Frank on Finkel. Don't forget to hit him up. He got those art kits going for low. And I'm telling you, the motherfucking art kit is loud. I mean, it's slap. Definitely want to get your paint on and puff on with that. And he always having an event like every fucking Saturday. Go check him out at Frank Taylor 90. We'll probably be doing something real soon. I don't think the Toronto trip is going to happen, being that Americans is banned from fucking
we're banned from
We're that shithole third world country now. We're the shithole country now. How does it feel? Anyways, and I just want to close this saying a quote from some white lady from Florida. I don't wear underwear the same reason. I shit you not. I'm gonna put the link to that shit in the description too. The bitch said, I don't wear a mask the same reason I don't wear underwear. Stocks gotta breathe. And That's what we want you guys to do. Follow him at Yogo Beats, TMG-studios. Thank you for letting us use y'all shit. Hopefully we'll have the podcast at the damn studio again. We won't be in the fucking basement. But yeah, on that note, things gotta breathe. Peace and love, y'all.
Oh shit. She was serious.